Before I tell you my story, I'd like to start off with a brief history of alcohol in Seattle. The main time Seattle struggled with alcohol was during the Prohibition era. Prohibition of alcohol was in place from 1920 until 1933. Before this time, both smoking and gambling had actually been prohibited from 1893 to 1911 in Seattle. Seattle had a surprisingly influential role in the Prohibition era. William Roeba, a professor at the University of Washington, was quoted from his lecture, The Noble Experiment, saying, quote, "In October of 1932, there were 14 arrests for seizures of alcohol, about one every other day. Seattle was a good city for smuggling alcohol because of its wet attitude and tastes, proximity to Canada, and long coastline amenable to smuggling." End quote. Based on this information alone, it would seem that the city of Seattle has more to its history than meets the eye. Every community has pieces to its puzzle. When one or more pieces are removed from the community, it is never the same. This particular story is about the liquor and wine store located at 23rd and Union. Before the liquor store's current owner, Michael Baroki, moved in, this store was a part of a multi-million-dollar business that was located in every liquor and wine store statewide since the 70s. People living in Majona and the Central District have been buying their alcohol here for about 2 generations.
It is a really good neighborhood as a neighborhood, and everybody who lives around here, they come out to support the small business. They buy their alcohol here versus Safeway or other grocery stores to just come support. Locally owned, convenient, and we have also variety. That too. So I think what is special about the place is everybody who comes out to buy alcohol here are friendly and nice.
How long has this place been here? Just a liquor store. How long has it been here?
Oh, about 38, 39. So it's one of the oldest liquor stores.
Oh, 1938?
No.
Oh.
About 30.
Oh,
30
I thought I was like, wow.
Yeah. I think it was opened during the 70s. Early 70s? No. I think late 70s. So about 30 something.
Oh, okay.
Close to 40.
Oh,
so
cool.
it's a very old liquor store. A lot of history. So yeah.
One thing that I learned about liquor and wine was that it's a part of what's called the 23rd Avenue Business Association, along with all the other businesses along the 23rd and Union Strip.
Yeah, actually we have a 23rd and Union Business Association. So we have barber shops. There is a consulting firm. There's accounting firm.
Oh, so you guys have your own little, kind of your own group in a way.
So this is called 23rd and Union Business Association. So there is a 99-cent store right here.
Yeah.
There's a laundry. There is a coffee shop. There's a lot of things happening in the whole neighborhood. Just this is 23rd and Union. So we all actually have meetings, and we try to help each other and support each other. So yeah.
This has been an organization where, occasionally, every business on 23rd Avenue holds meetings and cooperates with each other. Although these businesses are separate, they are also one. Any business that will have to close or move out isn't alone. The development affects businesses involved. And not only that, but every customer and employee. So you said you guys get along, so you don't really face too much competition, like more people going into the other businesses versus this one?
Well, that isn't a problem because we are the only liquor store.
Only liquor store
in the whole actually neighborhood. Our competitors are Safeway.
Oh, okay.
Safeway is not even our competitor in terms of we have variety, we have different sizes, half a pint, whatever. But in the block, just nobody sells alcohol. So we're not competitive.
Oh, that's.
So so we're not competitive.
Since the liquor and wine store is the only liquor store in the neighborhood, customers will be strongly influenced by the store's temporary relocation. What was once an easygoing place to be able to conveniently buy any kind of alcohol one could find will soon be empty, leaving the regular customers flustered.
Right, at this point, in a year, we are paying our bills. We are not turning any profit, but hopefully in the future we'll make profit. But right now we're just paying our bills.
Okay.
We're struggling. Put it that way, because it's a new business anyway, so we really don't expect to make any money in the coming 2 years. So it's going to be huge disadvantage, simply because if you have to move all this alcohol that's in here, the shelves, take it somewhere else, keep it there, it takes a lot of process, and you're confusing customers if we by law, this liquor store cannot move, like 4 miles, 5 miles, east, west, whatever. We can only go within 1 mile radius in the neighborhood. So 1 mile. So it's gonna be tough to find a location. That's number one. Number two, in the process, you're gonna lose customers if you try to direct them. Well, we moved there now. Not the cost of the whole thing to moving. The cost of moving is expensive. So I'm not excited about that, and it's not gonna be good for our business. It's not gonna be good for our bottom line.
It's clear now that the liquor store's owner, Michael, isn't looking forward to moving. He says business has already been troubling, but moving is also quite expensive and will require lots of time and energy, despite the fact that relocation is only temporary. That'll also be even more time and energy when it comes time to move back into the store on 23rd and Union. Although I'm underage and can't buy alcohol yet, it's still strange to know that the liquor and wine store will be moving out and won't be around for a while. People who live in the Central District will no longer have these conveniences that were once a part of their everyday life for such a long time. This development reminded me of when Philadelphia Cheesesteak, now Mediterranean Mix, located at 23rd and Union, closed down years ago. Although the current development doesn't resemble this closing of the Philadelphia Cheesesteak, it reminds me of how strange it felt to have a local business close down, especially after being around for so long. It's good to know that this liquor and wine store won't be gone for long. That way, when I turn 21, I'll still be able to cause mischief and not have to drive farther away or to Safeway just to buy alcohol. In many cases, gentrification has both negatively and positively affected small businesses. Although business will be tough for Michael, there could be a possibility that things may turn around.
With every change has a potential opportunity with it, so I think something good could possibly come. For us, if we are down here, that we have customers, all those people coming in, when we come back, it's gonna be a good business. So.
Will this tide of low profits be turned? We'll just have to find out.